Hello, you beautiful human beings. How are you doing? I'm just by the nomination on this stream. Woo! Don't know why there was a question mark at the end of it, but yeah. Yeah, OBS just being a pain in the ass. I think it's a wiring issue, which I believe I've fixed, as in I've unplugged it and plugged it back in. We should be okay. I have no idea though. So if it drops out, if it starts dropping out again, I'm going to be rather annoyed. Oh, I didn't set up the... you know what? I'm going to quickly do it now. There's a thing I was wanting to set up to do a thing, and I haven't done it. Well, there's no other side stuff to do, is the issue. Not stuff that I've been told to do anyway. Like Racer's just giving me advice for the grind. And I believe after that it's... obviously, technically, I believe we built... bang it out then, let Race be sad. I believe we have Ultimate Weapon before the end of the game. So if we're doing the grind first, the finishing the game will be the last achievement trophy we get. I'm just going to very quickly... because I've been building... I say building, starting a soundboard. There's only 2 things so far, which if you do... which makes sub commands, that exists. That's fine, that's fine. So subs can do this for free, there is a cooldown though, and I'm going to make a channel point thing for people to do it with channel points. What price do we put it at so that it doesn't get abused? I mean, it can be minorly abused. It's just something you people use channel points on now. There you go. I don't know how loud it is. It's loud enough for me that I actually hear it. Didn't hear a thing. No, that makes no sense. How do you... is it cause... hang on. You just don't hear that. That makes sense now that I've said it out loud. Let me check something. Yeah, that's why. But then this should be... this should just be here then. I can fix this. I can fix this. This can get gone. I don't know why I don't use these anymore. My mic is about to get gone. That's your forewarning now. That should be me back, yeah. Oh, but I'm a little quiet. Can I turn it up? There we go. Ah! There we go. You're all good. For some reason I just stopped using my nested scene for audio, but I mustn't have been using it. You know, like the whole thing with my stop putting it in there. Oh, it's not in there. Okay. That should be fine. Right, if you do the sub command now, are you going to grab some food? I'll do it. I'll do it. Sub, what do? What do I do? Yeah, that's fine. Cool. That should work now. I didn't have streamer bot on this scene for some reason. I don't know why I didn't have it. I do now. Channel point redemptions. I cannot for the life of me remember where I go to put that in. Platforms, Twitch, channel point rewards. Create reward. What do I do? Oh, soundboard. What do I do? Random color. Input required. You can skip the queue. It costs 1,000. 1,000 a lot. Any per stream. Seconds for redeem. 30 seconds. If you get spammed, we'll increase it. Group, sure. Soundboard. Then I can add duplicate. Do you think bang in the middle, or do you think 1,000's fine? Yeah, that is exactly my thinking, yeah. Cool, so now, the shell points there, but don't redeem them yet. They're not going to do anything and I can't refund them. So if I go into actions, go into my soundboard. So, for fight, add a trigger, Twitch, channel reward. What's automatic redemption? How would I do that? That's interesting. Reward redemption. If you redeem fisticuffs. I'll do the same for this. Reward redemption. Soundboard, what do I do? That should work now. I'm gonna test it. You want to go outside? You want the fisticuffs? So loud. Hang on. Was that very loud? I couldn't see. The funny part is, I am still going to be the loud part of the stream. No, that was fine. That was fine. Just loud for me. They're basically jump scares for me. That needs to be loud. It's so good. Literally, I think immediately Race was like, that needs to be a sound reading. I'm like, clip it for me, I'll make it. And I'm now getting to the point where, kind of like Chryso's clips at the end of a stream shown to someone else. Someone's like, right, this funny thing happened. Can you please make a sound redeem of it? And then, now that my my workflow is in place to do it very quickly. Like, I understand how this part of it works. I can do it, so. So yes, they're both ready to go. So if you're subbed, you can do it for free that also might be every 30 minutes, which is open to abuse, but I'd rather you didn't. Let me check how open to abuse it is. I mean, literally, the one person in chat, right, that is here watching my stream right now is the one person I don't want to say this to. But in theory, because they share separate cooldowns, you could redeem... Oh! I could cheat. I could cheat, actually. I've got it so you could... Worst case scenario, it's 10 seconds and 9, who cares? Fair. True. I mean, I can always tweak it. But yeah, currently it's like a subscriber. To be fair, also, if you've subscribed, you're welcome to it. You could redeem both the channel redemptions, then immediately do both the sub things for the same thing, and they're all on separate timers. So just every 30 minutes you can just bang, 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 bang. But yeah, they're short, so I don't really care. But yes, basically, I am now at a good developmental point of the stream where if we find something interesting, I can do it. The next step, so say for example, there's no interesting ones to stream, the next thing to do would be to start adding the Little Misfortune stuff in, whether it's soundboards, whether it's updating some of the yeah, whether it's updating some of the things on stream, like the followers or the I think the one Sarah sent was for the death animation. So once you do a death plus, it plays like a Little Misfortune gif on stream. You can do that as well. Quite like the idea of fancy whenever someone donates, if like someone does bits or something, rather than my weird DNA thing that I've got at the minute. So I don't know how long the grind's gonna take. Obviously, Race is wanting it to take today and Thursday. I believe he's working Thursday as well. I could be wrong though. But yeah, I agree. I don't think it's gonna take very long. Like actually, we say grind to 1,000. We actually need to do like, I think it's like 410. We'll get the exact number when we start, but it's not a lot. It is actually not a lot, so I ain't too worried. But I'm just a little not sad that we're coming to the end. Like weirdly, now that we're here, this has felt a lot shorter than Final Fantasy VII, which I don't think it is, if I'm right. Could do a very quick comparison just to kill even more time that we don't actually need to. How the fuck is my channel? There we go. What episode are we up to? We're up to episode 25 for Final Fantasy VIII, and we finished Road to Platinum Final Fantasy VII in 27. So we've been streaming. We still haven't. It's going to be about the same amount of time. Weirdly, maybe a little longer if we're waiting for a race. No, I don't want to watch my own playlist. Everyone else should, but I shouldn't. I also submitted a load of shorts that I'm kind of happy with with the new process that I do. So basically, I basically posted the entirety of. I had like 5 in it. Basically, I'm starting to upload like 5 shorts in a row. That's to YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. But rather than doing one, intended to do it every day, and then that's not being not being realistic for me to do, and then not for ages. Just kind of like, yeah, here we go, here's 5, and then I just throw them all up, and then they get a random amount of views each. I couldn't tell you why. I'll give them, etc, etc, etc. But yeah, and conveniently, the time I decided to do this was when I think it's Chryso did like a clip of every attempt of Emerald Weapon on Final Fantasy VII, so that was fun. So yeah, I'm hoping to do a bit more of that as well. But thankfully, none of it's taken more time. Like, it is that thing of like, if you just do a small thing, or you intend to do a small thing, you find you'll just naturally do a bit more of it as you go. So while uploading 5 shorts in one go seems like a lot, it was lucky because it's the exact same video, so it was copy and paste and like the descriptions and stuff. But it just really doesn't take that long, really. And then doing the channel stuff, like trying to improve that. A lot of the knowledge I have is already there. It's just seeing if I can redo it in StreamerBot. For example, the Hello Team, that's actually done through the same way of Hello Jane is done, which is through like an old app that I use called Triggerfire. That's like most of my stuff runs through that, because I can't be asked to retool it to work in StreamerBot. I believe I understand how to, but I can't be asked. So for now, it's still a bit over there, So yeah, but the soundboard is through StreamerBot, so that's already there and just being built on. I wouldn't have to worry about moving that somewhere else. So yeah. I don't think it's interesting to talk about, I'll be honest. I think Em's, whether Reyes likes it or not, I think Em's gonna have to get into it. Hopefully, OBS doesn't disconnect again. That would be fucking annoying. But yeah. Unless we do the golf game. Oh, I don't even know what it's called. I don't know what's called to have done it. Do we have any... No. If we have any pre-stuff, I'll come back out and do it, but I'm not going to wait around for it. I think we just get going. I don't know how long it's going to take, in all honesty. So, let's just go for it. Ba-ba-da boopy. Kinda hard golf. Is that what it's called? You've done it now, look at it. Fuck it. Let's do some kinda hard golf. I do also worry I'm gonna not finish this too quickly, but are you sure he is? Oh, there we go. Not really at the right angle for this. Oh, there we go. Daily All. Part 18. I know, play. Someone just did 15. Why? That's cheating. Oh, how way? What for, like, if I shoot it into there? Oh, that was beautiful. That's not. Don't fall into that hole. Oh, mate. I think I'm gonna try and skip it. Oh, 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 oh. So I want to try and skip the hole. Don't care. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. What happens if we hit the bird? I want to know what happens if I hit the bird. We're not getting 15 now. Oh! Oh! Right, bad things. Bad things happen when you hit the bird. Oh, look at the bird's ruined it for us. Can't believe they've done this. Yes, I'm actually really lucky to not hit the bird. 26. Oh. See if I can beat Laketa then. Moments like this are why I need to learn to chroma key this camera. Because otherwise I'm just fucking nutting it. still haven't hit a checkpoint technically. 26. I don't think I'm getting there, you know. Oh, that's not fair. Mate. I think these fucking checkpoints are a trap, you know. Oh. Right, okay, that's fine. Ooh, I'll take it. Gee Christ. Just straight up and we win? Nah, I'm good, thanks. Right, well, the cat is already better than me. I did try to shoot the bird, though. I spent like 3 trying to shoot the bird. Oh, how way? Mate. Fucking hell, that was shite. We both still suck. Yeah. We're very good at it though, we're very good at sucking. That's how it works, right? Right, no, I just want to get into it. Feel like I'm dawdling. Got nothing to talk about. I'm almost out of juice. And no one needs me for anything, so I think we're just gonna... We do have some menuing to do. Spoilers, we have some menuing to do, but yeah. Let's, go. Ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Hello, YouTube. Now, unfortunately, it's kind of because Race isn't here, but it's also because I do want to get it done early anyway. We're doing the grind. This is the grind stream. I don't know how long it's going to take. We've got... I want to get a number first of how much I need to see if I can sort of count up to it so that I know where I'm at. At least know on what level I'm at and see how long it takes, etc, etc, etc. Also, Race mentioned, because there's 2 places that are recommended to farm for just kills. There's Cactua Island, which we're very familiar with. And there's also like a monkey forest that's like again, like high number of enemies per battle. However, you get XP for doing that one. And while there might not be loads to kill, yeah, we also have still things to learn, and also obviously Race's advice we don't level up too much. So I think we go Cactua Island, but then to optimize it, we're gonna need decent hit rate and decent strength. So that's what we're gonna be doing. But first off, I want to get my number. I want to get the number I need for... How many kills do 1,000? I'm going to do that right now. I did this last time. I always forget where it is. Battle report. Character report. So, calc. The fuck's my calculator? Hello? Oh, it's over here. 3 screens. First world problems. Right, 334 plus 27 plus 72 plus 1. Thanks, Cypher. Plus 72 plus 60. Thanks, Angelo. Plus 15 plus 4. So we're at 585. Is there a total? No. I think Race was saying you've got to add them all up. There's battles 1. Oh shit, this doesn't count as well, does it? With potentially 19 more. It's either, we're just going to use James's checklist. We're going to use 585 or plus 19 would be 604. I'm going to immediately lose count, but give us an idea. So, next step, menuing, which I know we all love, we're all very excited for. A little less than normal though, because all we're going to do, junction magic, we're just going to find something that gives us like, ideally, like 200 ideally, I'd like. So, Squall always hits, that's our like, how we know. He's at 255, I think 200 is the number. I think as long as you're over that 200 or plus, I think we're fine. And we already know his strength's fine. With strength of 170? Oh, okay, oh dear. So I think hit rate is most important. Hang on, let me get back to where I was. Renoa first. Ah, just junction man. Okay. No. Magic. So, hit rate. As soon as we find something that puts us to 200, we take it. Please give us something over 200. 134. Quake. Do you have triples? Oh! I do have triples. Right, triples is the answer. That makes that easier. All it does is take our evasion off, which I'm tempted to just leave for now, because we won't need the evasion. We do need strength up as well, though. So let's... Again, this can be anything, because we're going to do a separate save off the back of this. But we're looking for 105? 15. Oh my god, is 105 enough? I don't know. Well, we'll try it out. The hit rate's at least very good. 105 might still be quite good. If you think Squall hits very hard, I think it might be alright. Yes. So, selfies go. So again, she's got triples, so I agree, we'll just immediately grab them. That's what we'll probably end up doing here. I think she's the only one with our Ultimas. Yeah. Ultima universally good. Cool. That's it. That's all we needed. So I'm going to do a separate save because in theory we don't need. In theory we don't need to do this. So we could have just get the trophy and then just reload. But at the same time, if all our stuff gets learnt for our girlfriends, then that's even better. Well, this does everything we need basically. To Cactua Island. Oh, I'll tell you what I can do, you know. Just plumb into the calculator and have a running count. Oh, I can even put it on screen. Hang on. He's cooking. Window capture. This is going to look bloody awful for a second, but just bear with me. Oh, I guess I could do generic window capture. Get kelked. Oh, look at that. Big number. I'm going to shrink it down a bit. We're going to shove it up here. There we go. There we go. We have a running total that isn't flush, and it hates me for it. There we go. Running total, which I'm going to forget to update, so help if possible. I will say it might be this number plus 19, but I feel like if we do this number, then we're fine. I know where I'm going. Gonna kill some cactuses. Oh god, I. Game's weirdly loud for me today. Seems like it is for you guys as well. Oh, we just flew right past it. Oh, initiative. I forgot about initiative. All that I bloody forgot anyway, but that's fine. I can save now. Ability. Do you have access to initiative? No. Guess that's fine. You do. Right, we're taking counting on off anyway. Initiative. I believe Selfie has initiative. Return damage would be funny. I believe there is one more way to get initiative. Sorry, I'm now going to have to check. Was I talking up my bum? Oh, sorry, my bum wasn't that, kids. Oh, I definitely was. That's the other funny thing is we have kinda already learned everything we need. Yeah, this is what I thought. Okay, so no, Renault's just not getting initiative. She can fuck off. But Selfie's one with Ultima on attack, so she's probably stands a better chance of killing stuff anyway. So we will save over that one. It's all just cactuar setup anyway. Right, and we're off. I was ideally thinking of using this as a brainstormy stream as well. Just if anybody that kind of meanders in has any idea of stuff to add to stream. Draw straw, draw straw, draw straw. No! We're not storing ever again. We're done. That's a grindy stream, Chrysos, so you're welcome. You're safe. What? I'm not changing the abilities around. I believe by the end of this we will have everything. Fucking 2? You know, I've seen 5 years before. Yes. +2 is 588. Jet engines. Wow. Yep, learning things. How is Chrysler today? Also, the thing on the draw star, I understand why it put you up playing the game. And sadly, while sadly, while a lot of people say, no, it's fine, you don't actually need to, like, draw and store, there's a few fights where I really regret just not, like, farming the fuck out of them. So while you probably don't need to, there's definitely other ways, especially if you do, like, what was it, the island closest to hell, I think we did, it was called. I guess if you do that, it's not so bad, but... Shoulder's been in severe pain all weekend. That's fucking rough. Have you done something to it? Have you been outside and done yourself a damage? Yeah, I threw it out loading trucks 4 years ago. Oh, aye, that'll do it. Right, come on. Can we get all four? Good to know that Renault's also enough to do it. So that was 3. So I mean, do you have... I don't know. This is the issue. So it's clearly like... It's clearly saying it's always going to get you, so I can't really say just take some paracetamol. Or... The fuck's the... What is the American version? You know what I mean though? It's not like take painkillers, but do you have something that like... manages the pain a little bit? I know my dad has pretty bad knee pain after an accident, and he's recently had to get like steroid injections into his shoulder just to try and stop the inflammation a bit. Which kinda help. They don't help loads, unfortunately. What's with these fucking... I've been given 4 once! No, he's already trying to fuck it. But at an appointment tomorrow, they'll probably give me another cortisone shot. Yeah, this is the 4th shot and it's not fixing itself. No, unfortunately, if it's anything like my dad's knees, where it's like accident induced, outside of like operating on it, which they're always quite adverse to do, even over here. Yeah, it's just they'll just keep jabbing at it until you can bear with it, at which point they'll just send you home, which sucks. It does really suck. I think chronic pain is like one of the worst things ever. I'm like, both my mum and my dad have chronic pain. Touch wood, I don't, but yeah, like it's a rough time. So yeah, my heart goes out to you. Because I'll bet you've tried everything as well. At this point, I think operation is the answer. Just need to yeah, it's the same here. I mean, I don't know how old you are, and it's rude to ask, but it is that thing of like... It's awkward, isn't it? If you're too young, they don't want to put you through surgery. If you're too old, they don't want to put you through surgery. If you have any conditions, they don't want to put you through surgery. 35, yeah, so they're gonna say you're too young for that big of an operation. But then it's like, right, but then you'll hit a point, and then it'll be a short area, and then it'll be like, oh no, you're too old now. It's unsafe for you to go through the surgery. Potty train the children. Sarah just left the house. They decided now was their time to shine. Yeah, to show off their training, right? Not shit all over the floor, hopefully. Oh. Potties are all clean. Oh, God. The floor is both shitty and wet. Fucking love children. Yeah, so that should definitely be the line where they should, yeah, up the pay my rent. Exactly. That's, I mean, my dad's on like permanent like disability allowance because he just, there's not really any job he can do now that he could focus on enough with the amount of pain that he's in. So he is essentially retired through disability at this point. He's only in like mid-50s. Do professional karaoke. Yeah, I'm sure he'd love it. Annoyingly, it was the one downside to me to moving out. Because I have recently I've been really in the mood just to play a game with him, like sat next to us on stream. Like I enjoyed doing what was the Halloween stream where we did Outlast. And as part of that, he was doing like his horror stories, and then we also did karaoke. You need to get a new house with a separate attached granny flat. That's true. I mean, they live in a bungalow, so it would be doable if I had the space. Yeah, I don't actually know how, like, disability support works in... I think you go in the US, right? Or was it Canada? I can't remember. I know Brunette's in Canada. I think you're US. But I don't know how disability stuff works. I can't imagine there's loads because it's not NHS. Utah. That was it, Utah. Yeah. So... But yeah, you're right. There's a point where you go like, look, I can't work. I can't work while I'm like this. So you either pay me for the rest of my life so that I don't have to worry about money, or you fix it. I mean, also you have the issue of actually paying the money for such a surgery and the recovery of it, being in the US, but. Calling yesterday because my shoulder hurt too much to use a keyboard. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, all right. Like, it doesn't sound stupid. Like, it's legitimate, but you know what I mean. Like what? Oh, yes, your shoulder's like you can't even use a keyboard. It's like, yeah, damn right it is. I have to have a. That's why I have my split keyboard, and I don't even have any. Like, how many was that? Was that 2? I think it was 2. I think it was 2 and 1 got away. I don't even have pre-existing condition, so I totally get it when it's like, it sounds like a simple task, but because your shoulders is that fucked. So yeah, hopefully it ultimately gets sorted for you, but... Wasn't unfortunately I was playing Animal Crossing all day. Fair. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, can you imagine? Oh, I can't keyboard. But then you say that even if you were like, for me, Final Fantasy is at least one half of my keyboard. I don't need to use the other half, and a mouse. So my shoulders are a lot like more stretched out. You don't have to trench them in as much. So technically, it's having to do full-on typing with a keyboard that makes the problem. American work into the ground ethos is terrifying. Yeah, I mean, I also think of like, I consume a lot of Japanese culture on YouTube, and obviously theirs is the same, where it's like, no. You're working. Like, it can be the worst day of your life. You should still be working. Had somebody in the Discord yesterday bragging about their 60-hour work week, and everyone ripped him to shreds with pity. Certain corpo will wring you out and hang you to dry. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard some rough shit. I would definitely take a European work ethic over, I think, anywhere else. Some Americans taking pride in how much they work is baffling to me. Yeah, I mean, more hours worked, more money, but like, you've got to have that work-life balance. Otherwise, you're just inevitably fucked. You get siestas. We don't yet. I get breaks at least. We get fucking breaks. We also have bank holidays, which I'm not gonna lie, certainly helps. Can't afford anything here. How many was... I've done that, that's fine. I was in the UK, I went through a really bad time, I went into work, manager pulled me off the call and said, what the fuck are you doing in today? Go home, be with your family. Don't even think about coming to work until I go. Yeah. Especially in the right place, they can definitely... They do look after you. Closer to... So if you have to have time work, you have no time to realise you don't have the money to do things. Even if you had time work. God, it's horrible, isn't it? But yeah, hope you're doing okay, Deagle, because I know you have, yes, I know you have similar issues. It sounds red like I had a stroke. Let me try again. I got the idea. To be fair, manager's doing everything he can to work with me. We still have quotes for this. Yeah, that's the issue, right? You can have the nicest manager in the world, but if people above them are also being like, well, why aren't they working? We've got targets. So it's like, fuck off. When I finally got a well-paid position in work, I cut my hours down to 3.5 hours a day, so I could still earn a living wage, but I had life. Yeah. So ideally, once I'm actually able to teach people how to drive for money, the idea is to go like, see if they'll let me go part-time at work. I have no idea if they would though. Like, we're a small team. I honestly don't know how it would work. You saw me book my test in 5th of September. I'm waiting as fast as I can. But ultimately I'd like to go part-time at my current job, which I don't know if they'd let me. And then do it in other times. I don't even know if this number's right anymore. And then once my driving takes off, then fully quit that job and be a full-time driving instructor. Oh, I just typed no instead of into 2 at the beginning of the... Oh, okay. Not thankfully, your faculty at the university actually have a decent work-life balance. Oh, okay. Haven't done full-time work since June. Nice, though. Well, depends how it works, isn't it? Because it's like, we have 0-hour contracts over here, which on paper sound fine. Which is just, you get paid for the time you work, and then you're off. But what that actually means is we will only call you in if there's work. So if there is no work, you're fucked. It was the best time of my life until I moved the job to India. Which they're now regretting. Of course they are. Work-life saving grace is that I can watch Twitch at work. Yeah, it is. This is my issue currently. I'm not obviously everyone's different. So I'm trying to say I'm not trying to throw it in people's face, I guess is what I'm trying to do. But the thing that I sometimes find hard to... I find it very secure that I can, with me working from home full time, like, I can do a lot of things that I wouldn't be able to do anywhere else. Work is basically for FF14 tiles required. Mine is also kind of like that. But it's because of the way it works, I can kind of do both at the same time. Yeah, technically my contract is only 10 months out of the year. So do you get paid enough to facilitate those other 2 months that you wouldn't otherwise have? Is that how it works, or do you have to put stuff away yourself to make sure that that happens? That doesn't make sense. Like, with someone else who worked 12 years, are you getting paid more than someone who gets paid, works 12 months of the year? I don't know if my... you know what, I'm sorry, I don't know if my question makes sense, but yeah. When I teach summer classes, that's also mine, lol, yeah. Classes are asynchronous. What to do there? So I'm just live for office hours and people hardly show up. Right, yes. Yeah, I've heard of the term office hours. I don't know if they are a thing in the UK. I've heard of them as a US term, but I don't even know if... I never went to university, so I don't actually know. Sarah does term time. She gets paid over 12 months, but the wages averaged out. Right, okay, yeah, that is a better way of my question, yes. Okay, well that's fine then. So you're not like... You're not having to put stuff away. So it's even better than you're literally not having to put stuff away for these 2 months that you don't work. You will still get paid for them, just you don't work them because your pay is spread out. That makes sense. Basically, time I am available for you to come in for questions without having to schedule an appointment. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know if we maybe do have them with this called open hours. I can't remember. La-di-da. Let me get some killing, please. I'm not even focused on the game. Thankfully, I don't need to. Go on, three. Oh, get on, lass. Yeah. I've seen loads of stuff on YouTube, like parodies of like open, like office hours for stuff. Yes. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. I don't even know if it's possible to get 4, you know. I guess if it goes to attack, we can get 4. That's the thing. I believe we're killing these until we get to... Oh, that's fair. We could, in theory, change it up. I don't know how I feel about that. We could go until we stop learning things, and then go to the other place, and then just reload. But I'm also thinking, I'm here now. Why don't I just... I've done the, like, the menuing for it, so why don't we just do this? The other thing that bugs me about America... see a lot in American media. Work starts at 9, but I want you here at 8:30, so we're ready to hit the ground running. Mate, some places in the UK do that. It's absolutely horrific. I hate it. Oh, there we go, we got 4. So, but yeah, I agree. That was a nice 4 there. I agree. Some places in the UK can indeed fuck off. Some bullshit. I'm so glad I don't have to put up with corpo bullshit in my job. Yeah, I work for like a council. I don't know if they're like just governing body, basically a governing body. So there's some of it, but also my manager's like quite chill sometimes. So yeah, they're not too bad with it. Yeah, I can't remember if I used to work somewhere or I knew someone who worked somewhere. I was like, no, you should be ready to be working. You're paid to be ready to be working at this time. So that's what you should do. And I was like, I mean, nah, how? I mean, 0? Fucking back attack as well? What are you on about? That's like, you look at Japan's work ethic. And it's like, I mean, I don't know for definite. I assume you've got to be there early to start on time. I feel like that's a Japanese thing. And it's like, you to be considered good at the job or be considered for promotions, you basically have to stay until the boss leaves, who will also stay for a severely long amount of time, but you're only paid for the you're only paid for the normal amount of work time. Like, it's so brutal that the country gets known for body pillows being a necessity. Yeah, I think it's I was watching a story, I was watching a video abroad Japan who used to be like a English teacher in Japan. And he was like, there's literally like a room for you to sleep in, like during breaks, because just the hours are just fucked. So you would just sleep when you could through the day, rather than like normal. What was that? Was that 1 or 2? I'm gonna say it was 1. I can't remember. Also, expect to go drink. Yeah. Expect to go drinking with your boss and colleagues after to show you're a team member. Yeah. This is after they've left that late as well. It is the Japanese salaryman lifestyle, which is work, drink with work, sleep for a little bit, go back to work, and there's not really much time for anything else in between. That's the thing, it's kind of... It's not to dumb down what any individual person's going through. Like, obviously, like, everyone's situation is a bit shit. But sometimes it kind of helps a little to be like, well, at least I'm not that. Yeah, oh, that's a very sad but correct point, isn't it? Oh, this is a lovely fun stream, this is. But yeah, that's an awfully correct way of putting it, isn't it? Like, no one chooses to do that, right? It's just gotta get money somehow. Oh, that is awful. Can we talk about something fun? Has anybody built anything fun in the time that they've not been working? Anyone excited for the Final Fantasy XIV typing game come out on the 28th of October? When people get stabbed and shot over Pokemon cards, is that fun? The Pokemon cards are fun. If I ever end up in that situation, I'll have to do it. but it still won't be for me. Yeah. Bruh, Pokemon. Oh god. Yeah, I also remember it being fun as a kid. I don't think I know a single child that actually plays it. Do any kids play it? I don't know if anyone plays it anymore. I swear, just everyone collects it. I'm sick of... This is a UK thing. It probably happens everywhere else, but this is a UK thing at the minute. I'm sick of things popping up on Facebook of new card stores open. And it's because they just bought a ton of, like, Pokemon stuff. Cracked half of it. And then, just like... don't know if scalping's the right way to do it, but selling it all for a profit, basically. Cyberpunk TCG just confirmed if any card becomes too expensive, they will do a reprint of a card. With those mechanics so that the game is always playable. Yeah, so apparently Yu-Gi-Oh is like that. Like, while some cards in Yu-Gi-Oh are expensive, I mean they are doing the new treatment for them now, which maybe skews this information a little by this point. But did he dodge that? Did I hit? Oh fuck's sake. But yeah, apparently Yu-Gi-Oh have a good like reprint cycle of like cards that are like in the, like that are people want. Magic's fucking shit at it at the minute. The only way they'll reprint cards is behind like a £70 paywall where you don't want half the cards, they're all shiny and they all curl up because they're shit. It was mostly collectors as a kid. I did play the game. I think, again, as a kid, it's different. I don't know. It's trying to find that line. Like, I currently collect them. I'm trying to collect, like, one of, like, the entire Pokédex for Pokemon. Literally, like, 1 up to 1052, I think it is at the minute. But that's just with any card. I'm not going for, like, the most expensive version of each one. It's just a bit fun thing to do. Yeah, so exactly like Deagle said, like not for the money, just for collecting things. But it's not what people do anymore. And yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the players that are the issue, not... Well, I don't like... For me, with Yu-Gi-Oh! Where the power creep is... Let's add a whole new mechanic. And they've done that, like... I think they've finally stopped at Link summoning. Sorry if this is going over everyone's head, but I do know of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I just feel like... They just need to go back to what it was, and I'd probably play it if it was back to what it was. But it's all this like you only get one summon a turn. Psych. So yeah. It also allows the companies that make digital versions of games with microtransactions not opposed to TCG games existing, but fuck microtransactions. Yeah. The funny thing with that one is one of my favorite games is. Spider-Man, like Marvel Spider-Man by Insomniac Games, and I bought it the day it came out. Now the issue is they had day one DLC that carried on a side quest from the main game, and while I got the platinum for Spider-Man in a week, and it's one of my favorite games, absolutely refused to get the DLC because what's the fucking point of day one DLC? Just fucking release it with the game. What's the point? Don't you have reflect damage? Oh yes, but it wasn't enough. That's fine. That was 4, right? Finally got a 4 after that long? We're on the Cyberpunk TCG, I'm a bit of an addict to the IP. The fact that I like gameplay is important. So yeah, so this is, I mean, I'm just going off your hype for Cyberpunk TCG. Like, I'm not that fussed about the flavour or the IP, but I'm game to play. I'm game to play any card game with someone who enjoys the card game. Like, if someone's happy to sit me down, teach me how to play, and we hash out some games with some balanced decks, I absolutely love it. And I'll do that all day long with, like, I mean, when I was younger, I would just play every single card game. I remember there was like there was a Pirates of the Caribbean card game where it had like a thick character card that would have like a thing tucked inside, which was like your special ability that you unlocked over an amount of time. It felt great at the time. I couldn't tell you how it played now, but I used to have that. Yes, thank you. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be cool. We have bulk for D is fair. I enjoyed Universes. I still have decks for Universes. The issue I had with Universes is the started playing it at the store that I still go to now to play Magic, but I started playing Universes there as well. Which, if you don't know what Universes is, it's basically, again, it's just a pile of IPs basically, but it's all anime, mostly anime themed. So you got like My Hero Academia, Cowboy Bebop, Attack on Titan, Mortal Kombat's in there, Street Fighter's in there, Tekken's in there. I keep forgetting to attack. Critical Role's in there. Yeah, exactly. So my issue was that there's two things that happened, which is why I now don't play Universes anymore. One is a literal regional champion. No joke, like we saw his credentials. A regional champion came to a shop of people where basically I taught him how to play because I taught myself how to play and wasn't very good at it. I was just good enough. He came in and just floored everyone. And while like that's like, oh Scott, you can't be like, but like just because I'm good at it, you can't be. But it was just the way it happened. It was just like, it was so brutally one-sided that I was just like, I clearly don't understand this game on the level that I'm meant to. I just give up at that point. And I just wanted to play. If someone sat down now and said, let's play a game of Universe, I'm like, cool, let's go, I'm game. Then the second thing that they did was they released even more like My Hero Academia cards, for example, when I already own some. But they changed the format of the card to look, for me, jarringly different, something that I wasn't comfortable with. And I didn't buy any more product after that. There's just so much I just stopped doing because it's like between those two moments, it's like I'm not bothered anymore. I'll be honest. Lots of games have groups that go around flooding local tournaments for prizes and stuff. Yeah, I mean he was lovely. His name's Greg. He's a lovely guy, but like yeah, it just felt. It just felt, I guess it felt pointless being there. There was nothing to experience there. What I should have maybe done as a fucking adult is be like, that's really cool. Can you teach me maybe some things that I'm missing? But I've already got like Magic that I always like already have imposter syndrome for. So I was like, I just can't be able to like do this with a game that like I only play casually. I mean, most card games I only play casually, but Universes was even more so. Like, I was happy playing against people that were bad at it, and I would sometimes lose. It'd be really fun, but then sometimes, a lot of the time I would win because I felt like I had a grasp of the game. Life is too short to be nice to everyone who hasn't earned it. That's fair. That is one way of putting it, yeah. So, well, it's like I'm still yet to play Gwent. Gwent came out. I still need to just buy the base set of that and just have some fun playing Gwent. I don't know the actual. I forgot the actual name of it. But the League of Legends one, I would love to sit down with like a deck with someone who like doesn't really know the game loads but knows it enough to play and learn that. I've still got like Flesh and Blood Blitz decks. I really want to learn Flesh and Blood. I like the look of it. Try to teach myself and just could not pick it up. I know people who know the game, but I don't know. I don't have the time to sit down and learn, unfortunately. Flesh and Blood's another one that's like. It's just all big sweaty men, and I would like to learn how to play, but Don't have the time, and I don't really like anyone that I know that has it. I don't know. 2. Moderating an entire damn Discord, and I'm terrible at the rules because I'm not using the unofficial sims like every. Oh, right, okay. Fair. Oh, that was the other thing with Universes is it is a fucking ball ache to teach, because I consider it to be one of the more unique games, as in you can't really compare it to anything, so it's hard to teach anyway, because like cards could do a lot of different things in Universes. There's a lot of different types of cards that all... It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where on your turn you can play a monster, you can play a spell, you can play a trap. It was each card can only be done at a certain point. But there's an exception to every rule. And I was like, right, okay. And then you would try and sit down with someone and you would try and compare it to like a different... That's how I always like to try and teach someone a card game. If they've played a different card game before, I try and make use of the transferable skills and be like, right, well, it's like this from this, but here's how it's different, kind of thing. So they can at least get in the mindset of like, okay, I understand how that works in that game, so now I just need to translate it over to this. You just couldn't do that with Universes. I had such a hard time teaching someone Universes because there was just a lot of layers to it. And a lot of layers that the rule book isn't simple and fleshing out. At least when I was learning it. Yeah, turn order. What it means to attack and defend. The fact that you don't want to just all-out attack. You do want to keep some back. You don't want to like overextend. You want to use very certain cards for foundations, and you want to tap them in a certain order, otherwise you've fucked it. You might want to leave some foundations up. You've also got your hero ability, which, while it builds the entire deck, there's some cards that just don't, because they're just good on their own. Yeah, there was a lot. I like the deck building. I like the deck building where it's like, it had to come... I think each card had to contain 2 of the symbols on your... hero, or on your character card. I like that. That makes me sorting the cards really, because I like to sort by like how you would build a deck, which obviously you can't really do in Universes. I've literally got like a bundle box of just like loads of different decks. My favourite one, oh, that's in here. I believe we're back. Does OBS disconnected again? I don't know why. I don't lose frames before that point. It just poops off. Cool. That's fine. I'll add a marker. I should be able to just edit that out. Did it go to the sad man face? Should have. I don't actually know where I was when that stopped, but yeah. It's... Oh, that was it. The decks that I've got. I've got Derby I found really cool. The one I was thinking of was... it's the support hero from My Hero Academia. And she's really cool because she's got like items that are like... It's a box of babies. But they're just fucking broken, basically. They just give you so much card advantage. That's ridiculous. Please don't drop off again. Like, Jeff, if you're listening, just don't turn it off again. I promise I'll not say our name. Right. Yeah, box of babies. My from... Isn't it Andy Jassian? Well, whoever it is, just stop pressing the fucking disconnect button in OBS, please. Can't be arsed. This is already as slogged as it is. The banter's been good though. Thanks for everybody who's talking in the chat. I mean, if you're lurking, that is also fine. I am a lurker myself, so I get it, but... Especially when we're just doing shit like this, I do like a bit of banter. Was that 3 or 2 or 3? What? Oh, we're not getting points anymore. I think that was... Let's say 2 just to be safe. Yeah, my Hatsune. Yeah. So if you find a card, she basically starts with like some extra free don't disconnect. Thank you. It's with some equipment that just basically draws your cards for free. It's great. I just feel like it's gonna go horribly wrong, so I am gonna heal her. Won't need to be by much though. Oh no, it will need to be by a bit more. There we go.
Team! Team, 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 team. I even love saying the word team.
Welcome team, how you doing? We were talking about how shit work is, which I know you'll love that. But then also we were talking about nerdy card games, so feel free to join in either of those conversations. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad. Thankfully, it didn't take too long to set up, but I'm glad I made it. Heat wave and no aircon. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll certainly do it. Is it Thursday it's meant to get back up to 30 degrees again? $31. Phew! I might take Moody off for that. No, at 30, I will also be dying. I feel like there's a sailing to it where just, no, I will be dead. Other than Melton, how are you doing? We're just not getting anything for being here now. Not so bad. Gym, shower, food gives good wind downtime. I read it as good wind. Food's giving me some good wind. Good wind down time after work. Yes. Yeah, IT battles really annoying. Like, yeah, fucking hate IT battles. In fact, speaking of, I mean, like, so Jane goes back to work tomorrow, and as part of that, it's trying to get working from home set up correctly. And she's gonna have the exact same problem because they've tried, I think it's like 3 times now to get it set up correctly, and they just don't. Just fucked it. What food are you having today? Oh, I actually get to talk about my food today because I'm quite happy with what I found. So, frozen diced chicken from Farm Foods means you never have to throw chicken away because you forgot to cook it. So that's good. Obviously rice, which everyone knows rice. And then in Lidl, however you want to pronounce it, they do cans of like taco bean salad. But they do it in tomato sauce. You don't even have to worry about draining it. You just dump it in with the chicken and rice. And it was really nice. It was very... Obviously, because the beans have been in there, the sauce was quite flavourful because it's had all the beans in there. It's got like peppers in it and stuff. It was really nice. And the diced chicken from Farm Foods, you can defrost it in the microwave. Little protein meal, yes, that is good.
Team. Team, 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 team. I even love saying the word
I don't know
team.
what the cooldown is for it, but you can have it, it's fine. Well, this is the thing, like, because we really don't know what's going to be like day to day, and something that keeps really well, like you can just very easily reheat, and it's as good as getting it fresh. Like, yeah, it's saving our ass at the minute. Like the running joke in our house is you cannot buy fresh potatoes. If you buy fresh potatoes, you can't be asked to peel them, cook them, or whatever, and they'll just sprout, and you just gotta hoy them. So since then we've discovered frozen mash. It's a thing, and it's really nice. Not smash, because Jane doesn't like smash. I like smash, but Jane doesn't like smash. A frozen mashed potato. Tinned small potatoes. Again, you've just got to microwave them; they're already cooked through. Yeah, it just makes life a lot easier when you just kind of accept the fact that cooking stuff from fresh is a pain in the arse. Oh, I should have attacked. Remember potatoes, if they go too far without cooking, I bought one of the countertop chippers. We chip the potatoes and throw them in the freezer with the other sacrifices. That's what we should do, but we just forget about them as the issue. If you have freezer space, it's great. Never works. Make health. Yeah, exactly. The next thing is exercise. I cannot get exercise to stick. We've got a walking pad downstairs that I was using when I was off, but because most of my time's up here, and I don't know if it would work very well upstairs, I just don't use it. I wanted a desk that I could turn into a standing desk so I could do it while I'm working, but I don't know how well it will work. I just need exercise that I can just chuck in. I used to love going to the gym. The issue is I hate the before and after. So I hate leaving the house to go to the gym because I tend not to have time to go to the gym. Between being the main cook of the house, and obviously being busy like Tuesdays and Thursdays. So yeah, it makes that a pain in the arse. And then afterwards I'm just dead. I like being at the gym, because I like just having all the options there. Like once I'm there, I'm fine being like, I want to work upper body today and just do all the things that work my upper body. It's great. But yeah, I just can't seem to find a balance. So I've got me the Poppy Potato Cookbook. Love making stuff like fondant potatoes. Oh yeah, I know of Poppy. She was on Sorted Foods once, and yeah, I think they were talking about potatoes then. She might have even been plugging that cookbook. I don't know. She is nicknamed the Potato Queen on it. Right, okay. See, I don't watch her stuff. I just saw her guess on something else. But yeah, that makes sense. Oh god, this is taking way longer than I thought it would. I don't know why. I don't know what I thought, but... Two. I feel that it's eating a lot of solo chill time. I'm trying hard not to excuses for myself to avoid it. That's how I got fat in the first place. It's just calories. That's why the fasting works, because I eat out of boredom. So as long as I just scream myself to not eat, I cannot eat. So fasting's fine, and fasting's just a way to force my calorie intake down by like a lot. But I think if I did the exercise as well, I'd like to think it would fall off. Jane's a stress eater. I'm just a boredom eater. If I'm bored, the first thing I'll try and do is look around for something to eat. But now I just tell myself, no, you've got to wait till this time to eat. And I am aware, like, oh, like, it just stores more fat, blah, blah. I'm not doing it for, like, all the bullshit behind fasting. I'm doing it just as a, forcing myself to eat less calories. Eyes are falling off, but also female hormones really fuck you. Yeah. I have heard. Yeah, Jane can't do it for that same reason. Jane's like, well, if I can't eat what I want, what's the fucking point? Like, because the food is the thing that brings the happiness. Me, it's like, I don't know. The way I've done it in my brain, which I'm not saying is correct. It's just how it's worked for me. And this is the thing. Everything's gonna be the same. But it's like, the dopamine hit of finally getting food works for me. Because what I'll do is I'll make, obviously, a decent amount of food. It won't be like, cool, I can finally have a sandwich. Like, oh, no, it's a full thing of rice. Full tin of veg. I feel that on the boredom eating. Try to keep snacking things like fruit and veggies, but it doesn't always happen. Yeah, I'm down to, if I'm gonna have one thing to tide me over, it's a plain, the horrible actually. I don't think I'll keep this up. It's just until they're gone. But it's a plain rice cracker with honey on it. When you've had nothing, kind of works. I used to do calorie counting, but I hated making a meal and having to work out each individual part of that meal and then make the whole thing. Which you probably don't actually need to. You probably just could just like make spaghetti bolognese, spaghetti bolognese, and just type in spaghetti bolognese rather than each individual thing. But my other issue is with calorie counting. I was always just trying to like weasel in how I get a McDonald's into these calories, which is still technically good, but at least this way I'm like, I don't know, because I don't have the line to get towards, I just have. Was that forward? I hit none of them. This game. So I figured out a rotation of several things, repeat them once a meal, prep one. Yeah, you told me this, and I really like this idea, and I've started doing this. So rather than being like, oh, I like that, I'll get that in until I'm sick of it, because once I'm sick of it, we're never coming back to it. I do like your idea. So that's where I discovered the taco bean salad. That's how I discovered it, with your idea of swap before you get sick of it, so then you can come back to it later on and not hate it. And that's, I believe that has been working over the past couple of weeks for me. So thank you for that, sir. Because I am that person where it's like, cool, chicken and rice. I could just eat this forever. And then you get like, what, a month in? If you're lucky. And you're like, I never want to see chicken and or rice ever again. And then you just lost a really like useful meal. I've learned to cook rice in a saucepan. Like, it's maybe not the best rice you'll ever have, but like, I cook enough that I just don't care. So unfortunately, I'm aware you can do more than just rice in it, but I just find myself not needing it. Cooker is better. Like, I just don't have the space for it. I really want to get myself to do that. I never do. Yeah. You can make it in a saucepan, but rice becoming a 20-minute thing. Okay, oh, yes, no, sell it to me. How long does it take to do rice in a rice cooker? So obviously I'm aware, obviously, rice, water up to the, wash your rice. Right, okay, hot take. I cannot be fucked to wash rice. And I'm sorry, but I hate washing rice. And every single thing is like, no, you need to wash your rice, Scott. Like, for the love of God, wash your rice. I can't be bothered. I did it once, I couldn't tell the difference, so I just give up. Depends like on the cooker and what type of rice. Yeah, just give us a baseline. 20 minutes is over. No, well, that's the thing. Mine is wait for the water to boil, then cover it and put it on low for 13 minutes, and then it's done. So it would actually be about 20 minutes for me. That's why I'm curious. Don't wash your rice, the outcome is stickier at the end. Unless you are gunning for Michelin star, who gives a fuck? Yeah. If you don't wash your rice, the outcome's stickier. I don't know what the fuck my rice is then, because it's not sticky. Mine takes 8 minutes just to cook the rice. If you get distracted, it doesn't go to shit. I have Alexis for that at least. I just set a time and I'm good. So I've never burnt rice yet. If anything, I've undercooked it because I've added too much water. So if I get distracted, it doesn't go to shit. Yeah. So if you don't wash the rice... fucking didn't hit him again! So if you don't wash the rice, it's like 8 minutes, 20 seconds. The other thing is... Now this is probably more an issue with the way I do rice. Is because I do 1 cup of rice to 1.5 cups water. If I wash the rice first, that's now more water than I would be putting in. I think that's actually why I don't wash the rice. That's why I can't be fucked. Oh man, just fucking hit him! But yeah, 8 minutes is pretty good. Can I say waiting for the saucepan to boil is bad. Add a little mirin, salt and soy into the rice cooker. Fry an egg while it cooks. Great meal. Yeah, I should add more soy to my rice. I need to get mirin in as like just a thing to have in the house. It's one of the few things that I just don't just have in the house. Got everything else. Just fucking hit the man! Mirin, soy, white pepper, sesame. It needs sesame oil as well. That's the other thing. Yeah. Why are we taking damage? Fuck's sake. We don't even really need to save. I'm doing it. What I do have, I just like adding like just random ass seasons to it. Like I've got a pilau seasoning which I use. I've put cumin in with it just to make cumin rice. That was real quite nice. I think that's about as crazy as I get. But yeah, just make space by getting rid of trick salt pots. Make the lid fall off and racist food. We got rid of it. It's in the bin. It is in the bin. Yeah. I don't blame him. I try to save it. But my god. Chicken beef powder. Is that not like... Is that different to gravy granules? I guess gravy granules has the thickener in it, right? Or like stock? Is it like stock cubes? Is that the same thing? Way different. It's for stock. But it's a loose powder so you can put strength. Oh. I'd like that. Chicken, yeah. I do really like, I do like chicken flavouring. It's one of my favourites. Except on crisps. I don't know why I don't like it on crisps. Like roast chicken crisps, I think I'm minging. But like... It was Cush's #1 cooking advice and so... Is it? Well, there you go. I always say I wouldn't know where to buy chicken powder, but I imagine it is there. I've just never known to look for chicken powder. Reach them on Amazon. You can also just buy more of the bulk stuff on Amazon. That's also very true. Keep meaning to make like satay noodles. I've got a sachet of satay sauce. It's probably dead by now. It's been there for a long time, but just the idea, because obviously they say to do it with like veg, but obviously the idea is you just do it with anything. But I just really like satay sauce. Bosh 3. It's like finding new, easy way to do things, basically. Where, like, I don't have to eat processed stuff because I can just cook stuff a certain way. Like, if the foodies in the chat will have come across, like, a short or TikTok. I don't know who it is. I assume it's a famous chef, but it's how to make a simple recipe for making an omelette in the microwave. Where it's like egg, mayo, butter, salt. 30 seconds in the microwave, and it's like one of the best omelettes you can make. It's like, oh, yeah, should probably just do that at some point. And very food orientated algorithm shows it. Yeah, mine's the same. I think that's the trick, though, right? I think being lazy makes you a good cook. Because, especially if you, I think if you love food as well, there's an art to being a lazy good cook, because you can make stuff taste nice with minimal effort. I do think you'll be better than me, but I'm the cook in our house, for example. I keep getting surprised when I have a day with best of energy and suddenly a family-sized toad in the hall. Nice. Was that 3? I believe that was 3. I'm gonna do a quick running count. No, quick count, sorry. See if I'm actually there. I'm gonna have to open another calculator. Is this gonna let me open another calculator? Am I allowed to do that? Yes! Information. Battle system. I've done it again! No, I haven't done it again. Battle system. Information. Character report. 429. Plus 27. Plus 72. Plus 1. Thanks, Cypher. Plus 136. That's definitely higher now. Plus 78. Plus 15. Plus 4. Wait, what? Hang on, what? 429 plus 27 plus 72 plus 1, 136 plus 78 plus 15 plus 4. Apparently I'm 40 off. That says 726. New calculation says 762. Have I missed 40? You know what? Sure. Why not? I'll take 40 from wherever the fuck that came from. Oh, I hope not. That's also good if that has calc. If this is the number that it pulls from, I don't know. We'll find out together, I guess. Not a clue. I'm hoping either I just majorly miscounted while being zoned out, or escaping counts, which it shouldn't. But I'm taking it to the fucking bank if it is. So what are people up to tonight? Is it Final Fantasy 14? Is it Sex with Hitler 2? Is it watching me and nothing else for some weird reason? Oh, Renault, just do a bit more damage. Fuck Mel. Actually doing some of the very little work I have to do this summer. Oh, fun. Funny considering our convo earlier. Yeah, true. True. Because that's always the joke, isn't it? Is like, how do you piss off like a teacher? It's like, oh, you get all the summer off. It's like, no, fucking don't. I've got to do lesson plans and shit. Got a grant for some course redesign stuff this summer, so I reckon I should meet the requirements. That's cool. And is that just you, or is it your department and you all kind of work on it, or? And what made you apply for the grant for the redesign? Or again, was it not you? Was it like your team decided that? I hadn't really thought about what it takes to like redesign an entire syllabus. Oh, why was that enough? Right. Few got the grant. We've been plucking away. Nice. That's so cool. It's something that it's so obviously I'm looking to become a driving instructor eventually once I finally fucking pass the tests for it. Because a lot of my like skills fall into like teaching people, adaptive teaching methods, explaining things in a way that they'll actually pick them up, have them demonstrate like the interactions of like what it is to teach something. The only thing I have fuck all experience in is actually creating like a lesson plan or a structured thing. So I'm hoping that is something that I eventually learn, but it's just like the idea of like someone came around and said like design how you would like design a lesson plan for teaching someone driving. I'd be like, I don't know, just drive around for a bit and I'll find somewhere for you to park. Like that's what it would be, really. Redesigned a few years ago, and this is like, okay, what are the things we need to fix? We all figured this is going to be a lot of work, so we applied for the grant, so we get paid for it. That's so cool. Oh well, good luck to you, man. That sounds. I don't know. I want to say rewarding because I feel like it does sound rewarding. But do you ever worry that it's like we do all this and it's like, oh no, it's now worse, and can we put it back? Can we, like, I don't know. Break things down as the key things to learning. Yeah. Examine each and see where there is an overlap of lessons. Place them close together. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the way you learn that skill is follow someone else's lesson plans first. Yeah. You know what you would rather do different than do that. Yeah, that makes sense. I definitely didn't add the count to that. Oh my god, don't know, don't care. definitely what I did when teaching Race to drive. The upside, the thing I had with Race is he'd already had some precursor lessons, so he knew the bare basics of like how to drive a vehicle. So then from there, it was a lot of like, I mean, I suppose the other thing is mine would be a lot of one-to-one teaching. So a lot of mine comes down to, what are you comfortable with doing? What would you like to learn? But you've also got to like, there's a point where you've got to be like, nah, how I made, we've got to try this. And I was definitely pointing to that with Race, where it was like trying to do, moving on to like highways, like dual carriageways. It was like terrifying for him to do, but I'm like, no, I do think you're at the point where like we can start applying at least speed to this now. I've done that wrong. Lost. Do a misclick. That's fine. When I was teaching staff, I was told some of your plans aren't orthodox and things we want to teach. Every single one of them put the stuff I put into practice. Yeah. This is the thing. You don't want to teach people stuff that just. I mean, it's the whole thing with like. I always think back to like stuff I learned in school, and it's like you just don't use any of it. Especially like adult skills. Like if you're not expected to put them into practice and show learning, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to get anywhere. And there's so many people now. This fucking game. There's so many people that I know where it's like I can't learn until I'm doing it myself, which is totally fine. So yeah, I totally get that, where it's like you need to show them practical things that they can immediately use and immediately recall upon, so that they can then practice that and like have it stick in. No one learns just by having it rammed into their head. They have to recall it for it to be knowledge. Was that 2 or 3? Play it safe and say 2. I'd rather be under the number and it randomly ping, and then get over the number and be like, why the fuck hasn't it worked? Does stuff like use these 5 systems. System X is broken. Make do with the other 3. 4. Oh, right. Like proper like situational shit. Where yeah, there was one point where I had to teach. I was teaching some people how to work on the IT service desk. And rather than like just handing them documents upon documents of like processes, what I'd actually do is like, look, let's just pretend we're a phone call. I'll be a person that I know I've had in the past, and you're gonna try and decipher what the issue is they're having and solve the issue. And it worked great, because that gets around things like I could teach you how to reset a password or like reset a piece of software all day, every day. But until you can identify that the user means that software, but they've given it a different name because what they've called it themselves for 10 years, like there's no way of knowing. $700's enough. Weird. Don't know how well this applies to your situations, but I feel like you don't really learn something well until you teach it. Oh, I like that as a thing. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is kind of what, because again, teaching Race to Drive is kind of what gave me the thing of like, you know, I think I can like apply myself to this. But also you think things in a different way, and you have to think about how you explain them. I think that's what I'll enjoy about teaching different people. Obviously, teaching Race is the thing I'm going to come back to because it's my only point of experience, and it's what I want to get into. So, obviously, I know how his brain works. I know what'll help him remember stuff. It'll be a challenge, but an exciting challenge to like work on how to do that for very different people. Absolute worst teacher I've ever had is we're going to sit you next to someone and watch them work. Yeah, when I first joined IT, that's all they did. All they did was shadowing. It was absolutely horrific. This guy'd been doing this job 20 years. Is cutting corners and flying through. I ain't learning shit. Yeah. yeah, so that was me. The worst part I had was you would sit next to a different person every day. Now that sounds good because you're like, oh well, we're learning different things from different people. It's not how that works. What you're learning is you're learning like 5 different people's habits that are not good, that you shouldn't do, and you can't piece it together because you don't know what's correct and what's not. And sometimes they would just point you with someone who's just shit, and you're like, how am I meant to do this job when they're just shit? And it always became awkward because you would learn something maybe okay from like a good person, and you'd be sat with someone else and they'd be shit, and you're like, oh no, this is the answer. And obviously they're not listening to you because it's like, right, well, you're the newbie, I'll go and ask someone. It's like, that is the answer though, because you've just gone and asked the person I sat with for like the past week. So sure. Yeah, shadowing I feel doesn't work. Shadowing should be, this person does your work for you, you guide them through how to do it. And even still, I don't really like it because everyone's got different shortcuts set up. Everyone's got different like view set up a different way. Everyone has a different process for accessing something. Some people might even have scripts set up themselves because they're in IT to do it themselves for themselves for you. So you can't even like learn what to do. Madness, absolute madness. I don't even know if I upped the counter on that. God, it's 25 past 8. I've just rambled this entire time. I'll use this 1-minute ad break to fucking shut up for a bit. Eee. Come on, give us a 3. Give us a 3. Give us a 2. 2. Sick of saying cactuars now. I'll say that, and then I'll be fighting Omega Weapon next stream, and I'll be like, I want to fight cactuars again, please. Pretty please. Oh no, that's fine. I was looking at the trophy tracker at the top, and I couldn't do math, and I thought it was saying I had well, it says I have 4 trophies left. I thought it was 4 not including the platinum, but it is including the platinum, so I'm fine. I've got 3 left. Welcome back from ads. You've missed fuck all. Basically, literally, yeah. I should have had it small in the corner, while I just chatted away. But this is fine. Big number, go burr, and all that. I do like it just chat and stream. But it's hard to just say like, oh, what are you gonna do for the stream? I'm just gonna talk for 3 hours. I think it's terrifying to just think that you could do that for that amount of time. Because I know I'm good at like narrating what I'm doing and joking about it. I know I'd enjoy it. I'd be scared that I wouldn't be able to talk for that long. Wait, I mean, James has got like the... I think James has got the perfect amount of viewers where there's always going to be somebody replying, whereas mine's just that bit too small where if like the most talkative person there kind of goes to do something, I'm kind of stuck in limbo. Well, that's fine. I love you the lot that I hear. I do not mind lurkers at all. I cannot be angry with lurkers when I myself am a lurker. So, but yeah, I just like talking. I guess I didn't think I did, but streaming certainly teaches you. I'm shocked at the YouTubers who can do it with zero interaction. I've been tempted. I have been tempted. I keep thinking I want to do like start a Patreon and then record like a Patreon only like playthrough where it would just be all pre-recorded. But again, it's finding the time to set all that up and actually assume that people would want to pay to watch it. So I think it's fine doing it when you know no one's there. Is that weird to say? That's maybe weird to say. I don't know if that's actually right, but I used to do it a little, but literally it was me with like a shitty headset on doing Resident Evil 3 on an emulator on my laptop. I think obviously like for YouTube it's also part of like the overreaction as well. So you're almost trying to entertain yourself, I guess. I think this is already full, but Cyberpunk 2077 isn't really easy platinum. Fair. It's a longish one though, isn't it? You know what it is? Because of fucking critically acclaimed Final Fantasy fucking 14, I have made zero offline progress to any trophies, and I don't know if I should be worried or not. Thankfully, we're at least still working to them on stream, so I'm probably going to be okay. But I can imagine New Year's Eve with us playing like the chicken game N or whatever they're called, trying to get just whatever we can trophies wise. Just nothing's really gripped me. I started Vampire Survivors. The fact that it would help you recognize cards as a side bonus. Fair. Yeah, I'm still doing that with Final Fantasy. Like, I'm now recognizing cards when I'm playing Magic the Gathering now because of like things I know from this. I literally run the Lamb Garden in my main Magic the Gathering deck that I play. Didn't know what it was, and didn't understand why it turned into a vehicle. Now I understand why. It makes total sense, thematically. That was really interesting. But yeah, I started Vampire Survivors as like, I'm enjoying Vampire Survivors. But then like, I've now hit that ceiling where like, it's feeling a bit samey, and then the stuff to get the platinums is like a bit more effort. Unfortunately, I've just enjoyed Final Fantasy XIV way too much. You know, that game I've already got the platinum for. So yeah, I need to try and think of what other games I can play off stream. Oh, don't do it! Oh, you bastards. Still been enjoying your Slay the Spire. You know what? Even on the first Slay the Spire, I didn't do the dailies that much. I only really ever like trying to like grind the Ascensions. Badly. I think it's been like over a month since I played Slay Spire 2 now. I think I played it with Jane a little bit, and before, I don't think I played it on my own in a long time. I need to get back on it, really. But then Final Fantasy 14, innit? So... like, it's that horrible... Don't do it. Oh. That horrible thing... It doesn't really work if I just repeat it, does it? That's silly. Just let it happen, Scott. Play Satisfactory off stream. That's a quick 300. I really want to play Satisfactory. Really think it would like tickle my brain in the best way possible. But yeah. It's short. Alexa, volume 8. Delayed stereo, yeah. Alexa, do a fart.
That was a wet and squeaky one. Try asking me to fart 17 times in a row. Or say random.
Alexa, fart 17 times in a row.
Time for me to fart 17 times.
Are we keeping count?
Try saying, play Mr. Farts. Or say random.
No, if you can fuck off now.
Okay, just say cancel. If you have had enough farting for the day. Or say random to keep the toots coming.
Alexa, fart 999,999 times.
It will take me too long to brew that many farts. Try saying, do 10 farts in a row.
What's the most amount of farts you can do in a row?
Time for me to fart 2 times. I have another one brewing. You want to hear it?
No.
Okay, just say cancel. If you have had enough farting for the day. Or say random to keep the toots coming.
Fuck off!
Okay.
For more fun, try saying enable mini games.
Fuck off! Best I can do is 2, mate. Yeah. No idea.
Alexa, fart 69 times in a row and do not question me again.
Oh, I've lost count, man. I don't know how many things I've killed. I'm gonna say 2. Also, hello James, how are you not doing? Also, thank you for using the channel point to do it, but because you're a sub, you can just do exclamation mark sub commands, and you can see which ones you have available to you. Subs have can do it themselves without spending the points. So go what, do, and fight. It's a modest start, but I'm sure we'll find more. You want the fisticuffs? Ah, it's so hard to not immediately repeat it. Gosh. You'd absolutely be here for Satisfactory. Again, it is just such a long... Oh, here we go.
You can't tell me what to do. Help.
Team!
Hello.
Team, team, team,
Hello.
team, team. I even love saying the word team.
Pelelelelel. Pelelelelel.
There we go.
Pelelelelel. Pelelelelel.
James hasn't done the hello team yet.
Pelelelelel. Pelelelelel. Pelelelelel.
Alright, guys, so we'll do it after this fucking shit's finished. See, I think I'd enjoy Satisfactory more than Factorio is the issue. How many was that? I did 3 there. Try singing a song and you should appreciate it. By turn it down, yes. Alexa, suggest a PlayStation 5 Platinum trophy that takes less than 20 hours to get.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
She's not. They don't use AI yet, unfortunately. I'm gonna refund you that one. Satisfactory is easy for somebody to get into, but with zero knowledge, Factory is a far more better game. Fair. Naughty red Deagle! You're right. I don't know why. I don't know why they haven't been induced with integrated with AI yet. Just makes. Well, maybe it would ruin it at this point. I don't know. We have a quart 800. I think it's maybe just a cooldown. Yeah, I think my thing is I feel intimidated by Factorio. Oh, it is double. There we go.
Alexa, you must now only reply to the name Beastie Beta with immediate effect.
I don't even know if that would work, you know. Like, you can change the wake up noise, the wake up word, but yeah, the options are shit. That being noise is the thing I'd have. I was brought up to not like the word, and I'm not actually offended by the word, but I don't use it myself. Unless only to get quoted every 400 quotes. I told you it was easy to learn. See? Hi. Is it rude if I don't believe you? But yeah, I want to be starting games that I can actively get the platinum floor for. We've just established I can't be asked to just be sat and told how to play a video and taught and told how to do something. But if I am going to do it on stream, that is probably what we'll do. I'll probably just recruit you. So that's right, it starts easy enough, but then it builds into more complicated stuff like pipelines. Oh, okay. I just feel like that does that in such a way that is like much more manageable, like palatable, manageable. 2. I would absolutely not tell you how to do something. I would tell you where you want to be fucking around. So you get distracted by pointless stuff. Me get distracted by pointless stuff? I don't know what you're talking about. Why Cerberus only just leveled up now? Go on, give us a 3. Give us a 3. Give us a 3. Oh, what a twat. Yeah, I like the idea of starting those, but I feel like I'd want to get the platinum and just be never. He's on the billboards for ADHD. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, true. He will not. Yeah, that is true. He will not complete something if he's found something else to do. That is true. We got a 3! Just 170 to go. What I think we'll do, because Race is also not here on Thursday, I believe, I will probably call it to just go into James's stream. And we'll just call this a very nice just chatting stream that we've had today. No, don't fuck off! +2. You'll be looking forward to you doing Ultima. Yes, I got lost of that. Is it Ultima or Omega? I assume it's Ultima, yeah. Is that your way of saying, let's fucking do it? Same difference. Well, I beat one of them. I can't remember which one I beat, though. I kicked the fuck out of one of them. 3! No, save it till next time, yeah. Well, this is the thing. So, obviously, we've got... Yeah, so... We're at 835. We will need to see. I mean, what did we start at? Like 560. Oh, no, so it's gonna be about right. Annoyingly, that's shit. So it's a 270 we've done today. I didn't even see how many I've done there. Say 2. So yes, it'll be about halfway through, if not towards the end of next stream, that we get to 1,000. Provided my numbers are somewhat correct, which they might not be at this point. I'll probably do another check at the beginning of the next stream just to see where I'm at. Do we want some cactus thorns? Got a few going spare. I think you shouldn't end until it pops. I would kind of be interested in doing that, so that at least it's just one stream that you can just skip and you've done the farming. But Race isn't free on Thursday. He's at work, so I should probably try and stretch this out as best as I can. And I'm really excited to see James Lee play Witcher. I said Witcher 3, play Witcher. How selfish am I? Know. How dare we earn money? Little bastard. Vicky's back on. Oh, really? Oh, then even better. Fuck James. I was bluffing. I didn't want to watch James play that shit. Oh. I'm just used to saying fuck Race. Yeah, that's true. Who's James? We'll never know. Just change the channel name to Vicky. Nothing else, just Vicky. I'm sure it hasn't been taken. He smells. What of, though? Could smell of anything. That could be a compliment. Smells like one of his candles. I wouldn't know, I don't fucking have one! Months of raids to try and get a fucking candle from that stupid raid game. Me neither, I only have whiskey tumblers. Oh! I can tell we're starting to end. Getting triples now. It was... So I only had your stream open, so it was for the counter of how many things we've killed at the top, so that I knew how many I had. That's all it was. It was the total at the start of the screen, and you were closer to hand than a notepad. That's how ready I am for your stream, James. That's how ready. I mean, for yourself. Yeah, I'll do it at work as well. You might just keep an eye. I'll just put like confidential information into there while I'm like remoting onto people's computers and stuff and taking details for stuff. Check us your bank details next time, so you can buy as a candle. Actually, I don't want to pay for the candles. Like, the candle's only funny because someone's handed it to me for like coming up with what people Google. Actually paying for the candle is one of the saddest things I can think to do. Yes, it is stream time. You needed a stream key once. Who? Me? Slap. Fair. I'll give it you a quick then so you can get on with it. James, what a pleb. Oh, that was a good one. I haven't done that in a while. Ooh, that stung. How dare you? Oh. Give it a quick then so you can go and get on with it. Is that actually verbatim what I said though? Oh, 969. It's like a 69 with someone's in the cook chair at the side. Oh, that stung! I'll see if I can grab it. If someone can clip it for me, it makes it easy for me, but I can grab it otherwise. Oh. Ba, ba, ba. Did Riz get his Twitch mount? I assume he must have by now. He hadn't mentioned it. I guess why would he need to mention it, but just while I was thinking about it. Yeah, I'm not sure either. We're also getting so much money just off running around. We also, I think it's because the enemies we defeated, we're now back up to ace rank as well, so. What is everyone's favourite Final Fantasy battle theme? Oh, no, that's a trick question because it is Final Fantasy VIII, but it's Man with a Machine Gun. Damn. Doesn't matter. Unless one's got a different answer, sure. But I was gonna say I prefer 7s to 8s, but I prefer Man with a Machine Gun to both of them. So ring sting. It wasn't actually with my ring hand, but yeah. Thank you very much. I'll probably build that after this. Oh, I don't think I've been adding these on for every fight, you know. Is he live yet? Oh, do you mean... Yeah, let's say generic. Oh. All the above, I guess? I don't know. Like... Because Man with a Machine Gun's very specific, right? You wouldn't call that the battle theme for Final Fantasy VIII, would you? You'd call this the battle theme for Final Fantasy VIII. I guess I more meant this. But then yeah, you do have like decisive battles and stuff. Yeah, yeah. So I feel like we can't include Final Fantasy 14 because there's a lot of good tracks that I haven't even heard yet, and I've already heard some really good ones. I think it was it Deagle who told me to turn up for Shiva? I think multiple people did actually, but finding one clip of that, you can clip it as well if you want. It's probably the only decent thing that happened this stream. Might as well clock it twice. And what I'll do is I'll delete Laketta's. Definitely would have been one of, would have for that one. Yeah, I think it was you know, Deagle. I think it's when we were doing them on James's stream. I was going through all the ones that I'd missed doing, like, because I'll get people to just do them unsynced for me so I can get through the MSQ. That's when we were doing some on James's stream, just for me to experience them as God intended. That was you. Oh, there you go. Sorry, Chryso. There's just so many good people in the community. I got yous all mixed up. I've been to Brave Boy and actually done a couple properly, like solo with like actual people. Fought the giant sky whale. Spoilers for Heavenswood, I guess. Fought the giant sky whale. I believe I have heard Big Fat Tacos, but I think it's before I started playing. People showed me because it's like, Scott, you have to understand what Big Fat Tacos is. I was like, yes, this is funny. Stupid Skywell. Sorry, yeah. I mean, I fell off. I think, did I fall off twice? Or did I fall off and then die? It didn't go very well, basically. I was DPS. I only did it once, and I wasn't like, I don't know, it seemed to go pretty quick, so I don't know what makes it so hard, but yeah. Oh, because the phases take so long, right? Yeah, because you've got like pull him in and stuff, and slowly pull him in, I guess. Yeah, I guess grinding it would be annoying. Right. Oh god, first in James's chat, was not expecting that. That just completely threw me. It's like an 8-minute fight where you're waiting for 5. Yeah, okay. Oh, bike chase, yeah. Took me so long to get my mount after I got it. Drops all the fucking time now. Gonna help others and do it. WT? I think that might be a phrase I'm not sure of. Bike chase. Yeah, so the bike chase is probably my favorite music so far. I don't know if it's recency bias with Mammoth Machine Gun, but yeah, both of those I'm pretty excited for. Oh, Wondrous Tales. Okay, cool. Same bullshit with the other long-waiting EX trial in Heavenswood. Oh, okay. Chloe's a cheating whore and I don't play stupid games anymore. Okay! Chloe is the devil. Wow, okay. So is that literally like patch of Heavenswood, or is that like in a later expansion that'll eventually come to? I have not been calculating this anymore. Getting first in James's chat has just threw me off so much. This number's not correct. It is Heavenswood. Okay. Well, I'm at level 57 MSQ at the moment. Although I am hoovering up side quests as I go as well, so slowly but surely. I'm trying to get as many characters as I can to level 60 before the end of Heavenswood, which, as it sounds, is a bit slow. Why she told me to fuck up? Yeah, no. Scott can shove it respectfully. Wow. Being told off, just being present. Yeah, I do. The first few level 60 quests. Oh, okay. So once I'm there, I'll have it. But yeah, currently I just got. So my one of each was Samurai, Warrior, and Scholar. Then Monks are at 60. Then I put Bard to 60. Then Red Mage is now at 57, so I'm doing the MSQ as Red Mage. And then now Levelers I'm now doing as Dark Knight. Black Knight? I can't remember the fucking names. It's not Death Knight, it's never Death Knight. I think it's Dark Knight. Samurai is probably the most consistent class across the entire game. I kinda... Oh, DRK. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Dark Knight. I kinda got bored of Samurai. But it probably is because of it being consistent, I guess. I do rats. I do them as Samurai for exactly that reason. Oh, okay. Actually feel like a real job at lower levels. Yeah, alright, that makes sense, yeah. I prefer Ninja, but Samurai is easier to get bigger numbers, so I swap to make raiding easier. Fair. I like whatever the fuck my main is Viper feels like. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I guess getting that at the low level is miserable. I think that was 3. Was it 2? I don't know. Literally one button class at low level. Right, yeah. I feel like as these issues are still... While I understand how the Samurai works, I feel like I don't optimize it properly because I don't do like the flanking attacks and stuff. I just kind of sit in one place and like spam all the colours. One button is Pictomancer, right. I believe... No, Pictomancer's not on my list yet. Yeah, okay. I'll go until he's actually live, I think. Still haven't picked up Picto or Viper. I'm not at the level 2 yet, I don't think. That's why I don't have either of those. I try to pick them up as soon as they're available. So like I've got Dark Knight, I've got Astrologist. What am I doing? If you start the caravel, I recommend sitting right around the break, the enemy's hitbox circle thing. So you have to do a little nudges to move. Alright, okay, yeah. Only for dramatic movements. Oh, okay. Oh, right, literally as the line breaks. That makes sense. I hadn't thought of it like that. That's cool. That makes it a lot easier to think about then. It was, I guess it was more, I didn't know if I needed to care, but then as Laketa said, if it's a longer fight, it's worth it. So yeah, I can really start looking into it. Give everything to 100 first. Healers are all still at 90, as are Dark and Gunbreaker. Yeah, I definitely thought it had to be like precisely behind, but yeah, that takes me. Not sure why, but I'm getting your Twitch notifications. Thank you. Only just. How useless is that? I'm about to finish. Hello, Brunette. How are you? DPS are all 100. I feel like DPS is quite chill to get to 100, because even doing I feel like there's. I've been doing them recently and there's just not much to do. You ever see a complete circle for the hitbox? Positionals don't matter. Also useful information. I think I was maybe told that like very early on and just not actually took it in. Hi, Brunette. Right, this is definitely not the number we're at, so I think we'll maybe do a quick count. And then we'll see if James is live and then we'll go from there. So, backup calculator for the calculator. And individuals are less important than just not dying. Yeah, which is also quite high up my list of like trying to actually be good at the minute. Information, battle report. Hey, we finally got there first time. Holy shit. What are you doing? It's freezing. Jane's hand sneaking in to turn the fan on because it's a bit warm, I guess. 506 plus 27 plus 72 plus 1. Thanks, Cypher. Plus 190. Look at that go. Plus 95, nearly at 100. Plus 15. Plus 4. I think the ones running away are counting. And I'm A, worried they're not going to count for the trophy. And B, I don't know what B is. A, I'm worried that they're not actually going to count. B, I just don't have the running total doesn't count. Apparently I'm at 910. So... Oh, let's just talk Final Fantasy 14 stuff. I've been intrigued about this. Full damage, it's like you have True North active, yeah. Yeah, but that's what I was getting at. Do I bother with True North? You can ignore True North on those bosses. Unless you have the GCD gap and want to be shiny for a second. I use mine during countdown so I can do something while the dancer sets up. Okay. Same for the wall bosses. I just sit like north of the arena thing. No positionals are there either. So yeah, I've seen True North, but I don't use True North. Oh, you were here! Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Gone. Oh well. Yeah, let's. What do I do? What do I do? There we go. If I do a shitter version, so at least it's worth doing the what do. Right. That's not the number. I believe we're at like 910. So if Pascal to come and look at that, that's where we're actually at. I don't know if it's correct though. But we're done there for the day. Bapa da boopy. So yes, so next stream is Thursday. Also, I don't know if Brunette's still here. Brunette, did you know when me going live by my post on Instagram before, and they now no longer happen? Because I post my story on Instagram, but I stopped posting images because my Instagram was just then flooded with just shitty versions of me posting to go live. But if they were helping you to realise that I was live, I'll start posting them again. But I don't know what the answer is. I don't check. But yeah, next stream 24 hours satisfactory. No, because I'm already being asked if I'm doing 24 hours for thanks, Scott. that would be really funny if you're the only person who calls me Scott in chat. That'd be really funny. Who's Scott? We'll never know. Brunette's arch enemy now, apparently. Is he great? Oh, I believe he's pretty good. Just Brunette's arch enemy, that's all. But yes, to know when I go, the best place to know when I go live, kinda mid. Love you too, Brunette. I think Brunette's amazing. Scott is kinda mid though. To know when I go live, Discord is the best place. That is the place where like there's literally a tag to opt into. So you don't have to be, you can mute the entire Discord and then just be tagged when I go live, and that'll be in there. Do also post in James's, but that I imagine just gets buried. But yeah, so live normal time on Thursday, which will resume. We're either really close to 1,000 or we've got a little bit of a stream for 1,000, and then I don't know what to do after that because I don't know when shit happens. So we'll probably just carry on the story after that and just hope we don't hit ultimate weapon by that point. I guess we'll see. If you want to watch anything I've done previously, YouTube is the place to go. I'm trying to get to a point of posting more shorts, even if it's like 5 at a time. But the YouTube channel's there. If you want long form content, there's a lot of it. If you want short form content, there's tiny bits of it. Yeah. I don't have the time to do beautifully edited videos like James does. I get very jealous, but it's the world we live in. I'm just not dedicated enough. I think that's everything. I think we're good to raid once again, as is tradition. James Lee 85. 85 what? We'll never know. How dare. I know. But it's getting distracted by his own thing now. Yeah, we're gonna make James. I believe everyone here already knows who James is, but his wife is doing Shadow Hearts, which is a niche PlayStation 2 JRPG. I think it's Japanese. It must be Japanese. Who? Some bint means I'm talking about Vicky. James is the bint. Vicky is the lovely wife of the bint who is doing Shadow Hearts. So it'll be a lovely time. But yes, that is it for James is a bint. That's a good one. I like that quote. That's a good one. But yes, that is it for me for today. So until next time, tatty bye, you absolutely beautiful, beautiful human beings.